Hello, my name is MammothGuy and welcome back to the 4th episode of Stud SMP. That was a very quick intro and yes, I'm an absolute rap god. Yes. So yes, remember how in the last episode we got mending on all our stuff and then went to the mines to fix all our stuff with XP and coal and all that type of stuff? Yeah. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You are perfectly capable of Minecraft. Holy frick, my eyes look adorable. What can I say? I'm amazing. But so anyway, so then we never actually finished fixing our stuff, and yeah. So the good news is we don't have to fix our stuff anymore. You know why? Because we don't have any stuff. Yes, this is a big brain move indeed. So I died and lost all my stuff, unfortunately. So yes, after last episode, I actually went home and put away all the resources. So luckily I have some resources left, but anyway. So after that, I actually went on a second mining trip and after 3 hours spending in the mines, in the dark, gloomy mines, a red bar appeared at the top of my screen as I pressed tab. And a baby zombie stared at me from across the room, menacingly. He stared at me, we locked eyes, and whoa, it's too much eye luggage, jeez. So, yes, we locked eyes, and he stared at me, and I was like, bro, why you be statue? This is not statue land. So then, after 10 minutes of dancing around the baby zombie, I realized that the baby had not frozen. I had frozen. And it was lag. So I logged out in a panic, and then, after 10 minutes or so of waiting in anticipation, just fearing for my life and my stuff, because my stuff is more important than my life. So I logged back on, fearing the worst. And it was the worst. My luck is not very good. But I lost all my stuff, and the baby zombie killed me. He just got easy prey of me, but anyway. Yeah, this is where I died. I hope to get all my stuff back, but yeah, it had despawned, just like the baby zombie, and now I must just lurk around. Don't question my short sword. So now I must spend my days lurking around in the deep dark depths and just eating nothing but rotten flesh. But at least it is the rotten flesh of the baby zombie's family, and he will stare down at me, and he will know that in the end, I am immortal. Nom nom, baby. So anyway, I suppose we don't have to spend an eternity living in these dark, shallow caves. So I'm actually going to just go up to the surface and just try to recollect all my stuff. So let's actually start the episode, shall we? Alright. That is the most spectacular exterior I have ever seen, I must say. It's not, but it's not done yet, so yes. So yes, I just wanted to interrupt this time lapse because I actually wanted to just explain a little bit what this place is. So I don't think I actually mentioned at the start of the video, but yes, this is actually a village trading hall, and I'm a professional YouTuber, linking all the stuff up, yeah. But yes, anyway, so basically what happens is the villagers come from over here. They just come in a minecart from over here, and I'll just put a little bit of like a system to come from the villager breed over there. I'm not sure if we'll be able to see it, but yes, wait, let's go. It's the villager breeder over there. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of a system underground so it just brings the villagers to over here. And yes, the minecart is basically just gonna come up here. You can just change the direction of the rail over there on the top. And yes, so basically just the villager gets ejected from the minecart over here by this cactus and then just gets forced over here and just picks a workstation and stuff like that. So yes, this is actually a design by Logical Geek Boy. I will take no credit for this. I'm not this clever, but yes, anyway. So yeah, definitely go check out Logical Geek Boy's explanation because he definitely explains it a lot better than I can ever do. But yes, so anyway, so we're actually just going to get a little bit of a zombie over there. Look, it's 2021, okay? Don't be judging me. I already regret making this joke. I'm sorry. Don't cancel me, please. But anyway. So this little outfit here is actually for our cuddle monster inside my house. So we're just gonna give this armor to the zombie because very original joke is Barney the cuddle monster, in other words. So I guess let's wait. I should probably explain why I'm actually doing this. I'm getting Barney the cuddle monster over here to actually just come over to the villager breeder. To the villager hall, so you can just convert villagers to zombie villagers, and then we can just convert them back, and yeah, so on and so forth. So no, I don't want to hug now, please. Please just back off. Wait, let me actually get proper armor. I think he just extended his arms about 50 meters, which is absolutely natural. But I'm just going to chuck down his nice little outfits for him as we go, and I should probably make a bridge just so he doesn't drown. That's gonna be really awkward. But speed bridging tactics. Let's go. No, don't touch me. I don't want to hug. Okay, I don't think he'll be able to drown there. So yeah, please put on the rest of your outfit, please. It is very inappropriate to walk around without pants. Very nice. I guess we're whoa. No. Why did his helmet break? Barney the cuddle monster. You really made me panic there. Please don't do that again. It would not be very nice. Not very nice of you to scare your parents like that. No. Also, don't drown. Don't drown, please. Please don't drown. It's gonna be really awkward. Also, I should probably just put on my armor. Just so his spectacular hugs can't hurt me. Don't burn! Don't burn! Don't you dare burn! Wait, I'm just gonna try to lock him up here. Hey, Barney the Color Monster, come over here. Am I lagging? Please tell me I'm not lagging. Don't think I am. It's just his unbelievably speedy tactics. Is Barney the Color Monster? Please stay in here. Bruh. That was not fun. I must say that was not That was not very fun. He almost gave me a heart attack. Alright, Barney the Color Monster, please put this hat on. Bruh, I was just previously trying to prevent him from burning and drowning. So, I suppose we should just put Barney the Color Monster in here, where I've put a little bit of a space for him. Barney the Color Monster? Come with me, Barney the Color Monster. Just come down these stairs, please. Okay. Right. Barney the Color Monster is in position. Alright, so now that we have the epic villager swindlers, the people who get the villagers, who convince them in unquestionable manners to consider their customers a little bit more, to just wipe out the competition by cheapening their trades. Yeah. No death involved. No villagers were harmed during this process, but anyway, so basically how we do this is, so you just like flick this open, the trapdoors, you just pull this lever, and then you just pull this lever also, then it just pulls down this little piece over here, which is where the villager will be standing. So when the villager is like pulled down to that level, then then Arnold Schwarzenegger is just going to just convince him to be a little bit kinder to his customers, and then then we just put them back up by doing that little process that I did over there. But you saw nothing. But anyway, so I guess we should just get the villagers in here, and yeah, I don't think I'm actually going to show that in the video because it's quite boring. So I guess the next thing you'll see is probably the time lapse of the finishing of the building. So enjoy. Time lapse completed, and yes, I really do hope that you enjoyed that time lapse. But is insecurities aside, I guess we should start talking about the building. And so I actually have like a bit of time left before the end of the video, like 5 minutes left. So yes, I'll probably be able to talk about this in a little bit more detail. But yes, so actually my inspiration for this building was actually the Industrial Revolution. So I'm just going to walk over here for no particular reason. I don't know what you're talking about. I just sometimes like walking on longer paths and oh no, there's not a bridge there. Whatever shall I do? Yes, I just wanted to talk about the bridge. So in the last episode I mentioned that I was going to build like a bridge over here and also like the villager hall over there. So plans change. It's not gonna happen this episode because I don't actually have like a lot of time to actually finish the episode. But so anyway, so like I said before, this building is actually inspired by the Industrial Revolution. And yes, if you don't know what the Industrial Revolution is, it was basically from the 16th century to the 17th century, when like before the 16th century, like before the Industrial Revolution, people used to live on like mainly in rural areas and like on farmland and stuff like that. But then the Industrial Revolution happened and like industry started to like grow and all that type of stuff like that. And a lot of people moved to the cities to actually to get like more cash money. But unfortunately, they did not realize that they would not get a lot of cash money, which was not very cash money of the owners. But so anyway, the reason why this is inspired by the Industrial Revolution is because we have some people over here which are not which have some spectacular work environments. Yes, they just chill here 24/7, no naps, no break time, anything like that, and they get paid absolutely nothing. So basically free labor is pretty pog, I gotta say. But anyway, so that's just why this is inspired by the Industrial Revolution. But so you'll see like a bunch of like references to the Industrial Revolution, like for example like the bricks and the granite and all that type of stuff. So just like it has like this type of color palette, like this reddish, like especially like I was especially trying to reference like the bricks and stuff like that, like how the factories were like made out of bricks and stuff like that. So factories usually obviously wouldn't have like white walls and stuff like that. So but that was actually just like to connect this building to that building over there, like my house. So and the roof was just connected to the villager breeder over there. So anyway, there's not a lot to talk about on the outside, not things that I haven't mentioned in the past. But anyway, so it's just like stuff like texturing and so on and so forth. But something I do want to mention is that at the bottom here you'll see that there's actually just like a sandstone line going all the way around. And so the reason for that is because I just wanted to make like a little bit of like support and stuff, like it looks like more supported and stuff like that. So here you also see that there's actually just like regular sandstone and then it's like smooth sandstone above that, and that's just to make it look like the bottom is even more supported because it's obviously like even more weight like pushing down on it. And these bricks are actually well, you see they're like a little patio. Yeah. No, I just forgot to put some green carpets here to make it just like look like grass. But anyway, ignore that. That's just a mistake. But anyway, so like you probably saw this in the time lapse. But so this is just like the area where we just like check if the zombies are fine and stuff like that. So speaking of the zombies, I found out that they're absolutely pointless. Or not absolutely pointless, but they are pretty pointless because the server's actually set on normal mode and the admins don't want to actually like set it to hard mode. So what that means is that that the villages only have a 50% chance of converting to zombie villages, and like the rest of the time they would just die. So obviously don't want to risk my precious villagers, like my power 5 ones or my protection 4 ones, or like sharpness 5 ones, stuff like that like are really difficult to get and like take really long time to get. But anyway, so I obviously don't want to be converting these guys. I might like convert like the mending ones that are a little bit more common, and the silk touch ones and stuff like that. But so I'll probably just make like a little bit of a, like I'll probably just make like a ladder down to like a lower level that like has a lower level of workers. And so they'll probably just like sell paper, or I mean like buy paper and buy wheat and stuff like that are like quite easy to get. So, or like get more emeralds instead of getting more cheaper trades. But another thing that we could also do is, which is probably what I'm going to do, is if you remember the pillager outpost that is like in that direction, which is actually the reason we settled over here. But so if it's just like behind that hill over there, so in the next episode we're probably going to make like a pillager farm which like produces a lot of emeralds and stuff like that. So which just like the same reason for like getting more emeralds, and instead of and like just buying stuff like it is. So then we don't have to risk these villages. So anyway, the interior is not done yet, by the way. But I sort of put the stuff in here that like just sort of give you an idea what I'm going to go for in the future. Like say for example, like I just added the bricks here on the sides and stuff like that. And also another thing is that you'll see over here, there's like a metal bar thing that like has the lights attached to it, is also just like inspired by the Industrial Revolution, and just to make this look like it's sort of like a factory workplace and that sort of thing. But I'm pretty sure I explained how this like little minecart system works. So we'll probably not mention that. We'll probably not talk about that. But anyway, so not much of an interior, and most of the stuff is just on the outside. So I just wanted to go for like that same color palette and stuff like that, like, or not necessarily the same color palette, but like the same sort of feeling that doesn't have like particularly bright colors or like vibrant colors or anything like that. So it just like has like that deadish feeling, which I'm trying to go for in this area. But anyway, also you'll probably also notice that the landscape around it isn't particularly epic. But I'm going to like improve the landscape around it a little bit more in the future, probably just a little bit off camera, just so the building is actually a little bit more integrated into the landscape. But anyway, building. I think that's pretty much everything. So I guess we'll end the video off here. So if you made it this far into the video, big chunks, and I shall see you next time. Cheerio. That was a pretty loud mouse clap, I gotta say. Sounded like a freaking mouse trap.